Hey guys, I actually need to tell you that if you're not subscribed to my newsletters, they come out every Friday and they're called Friday Finds. This is information that only my subscribers get in their inbox. I share new food finds I don't share on Instagram, food news, food trends, and products that aren't even on the market yet, but I've got the scoop. I also share special discounts and other recipes throughout the week. Again, only to my newsletter subscribers. This is not published anywhere else and cannot be found on my blog. I do not and never have shared any of your information. This is just another way to stay connected. So be sure you're in the know and subscribe to my weekly newsletters by going to littlesipper.com/subscribe and enter your email. That's it. So pause this episode and go to LILSIPPER.com/subscribe. Further Foods Ultimate Immune Support is a doctor-formulated all-in-one immunity booster with 27 of nature's most potent immune-boosting ingredients. I also love that there's no silicone dioxide or unnecessary ingredients that you'll find in most other capsules on the market. It's free from common allergens such as soy, corn, dairy, and gluten. And if you want to try Further Foods Ultimate Immune Support, use code LILSIPPER to receive 15% off your order. Or you can receive 25% off your first order if you subscribe and save. So just go to furtherfood.com and use code LILSIPPER. That's furtherfood.com and use code LILSIPPER. I'll also provide a link in today's show notes that will take you directly there. Hey guys, welcome back to the Digest This podcast. I'm your host, Bethany Cameron, and on this week's Bite of Knowledge, I'm going to talk about progesterone. And you may want to increase your progesterone levels if you want to get pregnant, but even if pregnancy isn't your goal, progesterone holds many other health benefits for the body. So I'm going to explain what it does beyond pregnancy and how it can obviously affect imbalance in your hormone levels if you are high or if you're low, and all of the effects that attribute to that. So let's get right into it. So progesterone is a hormone in both men and women, though it plays a greater role for women as it's related to menopause, pregnancy, and overall health. The progesterone hormone is very important during childbearing years, and if you don't have enough of it, you may have trouble getting or staying pregnant. Low progesterone levels can cause infertility or miscarriages, uterine bleeding or irregular periods and spotting, headaches or migraines, mood changes, including anxiety or depression, as well as weight gain. And without enough progesterone, estrogen may become the dominant hormone. This may cause symptoms including, again, weight gain, decreased sex drive, mood swings and depression, PMS, irregular menstrual cycles, breast tenderness, fibroids, and even gallbladder problems. It's first important to get tested, and typically you can through your insurance if you ask your doctor. However, if you don't have insurance or you just want to do an independent study, you can certainly outsource from other places. There's places just online. Walkinlab.com is a great place. Letsgetchecked.com. There's also privatemdlabs.com and then ro.co. So it's just the letter R, letter O.co, not .com, roco.com. That's all about just your sexual health and hormones in general. So that's a great source if you want to get tested as well. From there, after testing and depending on your results, then you can target any imbalances if there is any. Now, a doctor may prescribe various forms of progesterone. Synthetic forms, also known as progestins, are available, but they're also associated with an increased risk for breast cancer. There are forms of natural progesterone creams, however. So if you're looking for natural progesterone hormone therapy, you can buy products made from soybeans or wild yams. When extracted from these sources, progesterone is considered bioidentical or chemically similar to the progesterone a woman's body makes. Note, traditional table yams you find in the market won't offer the same benefits as the wild yams. So what creams are the safe ones? So as mentioned, natural progesterone is most commonly available as a cream. Plus, the body absorbs creams very well, making it more available in the bloodstream. This is unrelated, but I wanted to point out that if a hormonal cream is very effective and your body absorbs this hormone from a cream, then think about what other substances your body absorbs from any other creams you put on your body, aka like sunscreens, lotions, facial creams, etc. So what we put on our bodies truly does impact our health. And if anyone says otherwise, just ask them why hormonal creams are so effective then. Okay, rant over. Back to the natural progesterone cream options. So SM Nutrition has a natural progesterone cream called Progesto Life, and you can just find it on Amazon. It's made from wild yam and is dermatologist tested and hyperallergenic. It's also paraben-free, non-GMO, propylene-free, soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free. It's not tested on animals and comes in discreet packaging. It's also third-party tested. I'll go ahead and just link that exact one I'm referring to in today's show notes so you can see the exact one I'm talking about. This was the cleanest cream I found on the market. And individual directions on how to apply may vary, but most of the creams come with instructions, as this one does as well. Now let's talk about pills. Natural progesterone pills are also available. However, the liver breaks down progesterone quickly, so less becomes available to the bloodstream. So a person would have to take much more oral progesterone than they would if they chose to apply the progesterone cream. Now, there are also progesterone promoting foods. Now, while foods don't necessarily contain progesterone, some foods may help stimulate the body's production of progesterone. These foods include beans, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, kale, nuts, pumpkin, and spinach. Some foods are also associated with lowering the amount of estrogen in the body, which could increase the ratio of progesterone to estrogen. These foods include bananas, cabbage, shellfish, and walnuts. Incorporating these foods into your diet may help boost natural progesterone levels. Of course, always talk to your doctor before starting any hormonal treatment on your own. Now, are there any other ways to naturally increase progesterone? So, in addition to considering the use of natural progesterone treatments, there are other ways a woman can increase her body's natural progesterone. And the number one way is to reduce stress. Stress triggers the production of the stress hormone cortisol and can cause the kidneys to convert hormones like progesterone to cortisol. So find an activity that helps you de-stress and or eliminate stress in your life that you can control, like eliminating toxic relationships, harmful foods that put stress on the body, job situations, etc. Also, just refrain from over-exercising. Now, physical activity can go a long way in reducing stress levels and maintaining a healthy weight. However, excessive exercise can actually have the opposite effect. It can cause the body to produce stress hormones over progesterone and put your body in a constant fight or flight mode, which never shuts off. It's also important to remember that low levels of progesterone doesn't mean that a woman is in poor health. Talk to your doctor to see if they can help identify the causes of low progesterone, then take the next steps necessary. Sometimes causes aren't so clear, but if you can at least check and know your levels, that can help with a treatment if need be and get you on track. I hope you guys enjoyed today's bite of knowledge. And if you did, please remember to share it with your friends and family. And also, I love it when everyone just leaves a rating and review. That helps get this podcast out into more ears and hopefully change more lives. See you guys next time. Thanks for listening to this episode of Digest This. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review in your podcast app to let us know. If you're ever wondering how you can support me and this podcast, sharing it with your friends and family is the best way. This is a Resonant Media production produced by Drake Peterson and edited by Chris McCone. To email the show, message us at digestthispod@gmail.com. See you next time. The content of this show is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for individual medical and mental health advice and does not constitute a provider-patient relationship. As always, talk to your doctor or health team first.